So I'm actually in my hot tub room that I built, cladded the walls as you can see, and it looks wonky on the picture. It is. I just cladded it. No airs and graces. All it is to put the bloody hot tub in, and that's the sort of room it's going to be. Put the lights on, and it shows up pretty well, if I'm being honest. Now I could sit closer to the camera, but hey ho, camera's on the wall. So tonight, I'm going to be late doing the lives tonight, so I thought I'll slip in another review, as it were. E1 Brewing Company, E1 Brewing Company, and it's their Pilsner Lager. Actually, it's from the same place as Shoreditch, where Red Church Brewery are. 12, E1 Brew Company was a loose conversation between friends. And a lot of little breweries these days were people with homebrew backgrounds, a bit like myself, really, to create a British beer of a difference. It was later brought to life at the heart of East London, driven by a... What was that say? Can't read that bit. To find the best to contemporary taste and Shoreditch style, whilst upholding the traditional British values of honesty, inclusivity and individuality. Our package may look plain, but it's underneath. But underneath, it's the understated shell is the beer that evokes what it means to be British, and I'm all up for that. I am British. I love being British. A patriot through and through. Although Britain's not perfect, none of us are. So, it's as simple as that. So yeah, the hot tub room. I've got to sweep it out and give it a hoover out. There's dry leaves blowing in. Got to give it a good hoover, get rid of any bits of wood, because obviously don't want it going. It's a blow up hot tub. It's not a posh hot tub. Hey, I'm on a low wage. Can't afford posh hot tubs. I just about afford beer. Oh, look at that. 4%, so it's not going to hurt the odour, And on the back it says, well balanced and lightly hopped lager with a clean, crisp, refreshing taste. And let's be fair, lagers and ciders, that's all it's all about. Clean, crisp, refreshing. So yeah, nice clear pour, good carbonation as you can see. You should be able to see anyway. Inch of head, yeah, I'm never the greatest at pouring. And it's on the inside. My glass shelf's got a bit of dust on it, I think, and so yeah, lovely clear pour, nice white head. Nice, very much a typical lager malt aroma. A hint of fruitiness in the aroma, hint. Cheers all. So yeah, in here, got to give it a good clean, give it a wipe down. I've just put a new gutter in on the back, which should stop the water. Water was running back and running down and coming in, and making the. I mean, it's all. What's the word? Can't think of a blooming word now. Tannalised. That's the word. It's all tannalised, so it's not going to rot the wood, but still, better to avoid the situation than not do anything. I've got to do the same on the other shed to sort out these issues with drainage from the roofs, especially when it chucks it down, and that's how stuff rots. And one, I don't want it to rot. Two, can't afford if it does, so I need to get it cracked on and get it sorted, as you do. Luckily, I'm a bit of a hand with DIY. I'm by no means great, it is what it is. You see in the hot tub, the beer room, and these doors not perfect. They serve a function, i.e. we can open them when we're in here. We've got privacy. The glazed doors, cheap and cheerful, gone for note. And then I built the shed out of old bits of wood and pallets and scaffold boards and all sorts of stuff. Beg borrowed and yeah, that sort of thing. So yeah, the hot tub room. Sat on the hot tub chair, funnily enough. These are the lights. The lights you can see are the lights that we have in here. I was going to have these flashy jobbies, but in the end we just went for the standard. You know, as long as it's light, I don't care. You know, and it's private. No one can see him. So if I'm in here, you know, just chill out. I am going to put a bar across, so we can put some drinks on the bar. And my good sister-in-law, she's got a bit of bar that she was getting rid of. Now she hasn't got rid of it. I'm gonna have it. If not, I'll have to just make a bar out of pallet. Dead easy. Just somewhere to put your glasses of wine and you know, that sort of thing. And in the summer months, it's going to be quite cosy in here. It's going to be warm. Once I get rid of all these chuffing leaves, it's going to be warm. It's going to be nice. You know, it should be a great little place to escape. You know, I mean, we had it in the gazebo. To be honest, the bloody wind was rocking the gazebo, and yeah, when it's rocking, don't come knocking. Not that type of rocking, obviously. Dirty-minded bleeders, but yeah, it was rocking the gazebo, and to be honest, it wasn't that nice. And I'm going to say it's not public, but yeah, it's going to be a good resource, and I've just cleaned up the garden. It's hilarious that I clean up the garden. I'm in the garden and doing sorting out pallets for the octopus room, and then I get a visitor who came and dropped me some Welsh beers off, Goat Head. And you know, he saw the garden scruffy, and I'm a gardener. Presentation's everything. So for it to be scruffy wasn't good for me. I you know, peed me off being scruffy. And the house went much better. Over the next few weeks, it's all about, you know, in the garden now. You're coming out of winter. It's all about getting all your woodwork painted, and because your woodwork makes part of the garden, and yeah, getting it all pristine, and then all the flowers come out, and obviously being a gardener, you know, I like my garden to look as good as it can. You know, it's a garden. It's not a showpiece. You know, it's not all artificial lawn and wood. You spend thousands, and yeah, it looks good for a few years, and then it goes to start going to crap. It's a garden that's evolving. It changes, and that's what I like. That's the sort of gardener I am. But it's also a garden we can have people round, have a chat. You know. Do beer reviews outside, do beer reviews in the hot tub room, do beer reviews in the beer room. And yeah, I think it's alright. It's a bit different sitting so far away from the camera, to be fair. I feel like a little bloke. I mean, I could pull the chair forward if I'm being honest, but yeah. So, back to the lager. Gotta say, going down nicely. Really refreshing, easy drinking. Lovely bite to it. Yeah, just a nice tasting lager. It's oh, that is the spot. It's the raggy spot, as it were. It's that time of the year, isn't it? You know, where you start to come away from the dark beers and you start to head towards the lagers. Wife's birthday this weekend, and she's allowed me to do a live on Saturday. She says do a live, but don't be too long. So I need to go to Morrison's on Friday and try and pick up the free plum beers, i.e. Titanic, St. Peter's, and Cranbourne Poacher, because I can't get Elgood's Cranbourne poacher is the next best thing because it's the next plum. Although Bateman's do a fruits porter. So if there's plum in that fruit, I'll have to investigate if there's plum in the fruits. Or if anybody watching this can come up with another plum beer that's available at Morrison's, we'll do a gums round your plums on Saturday. Although the timing, God knows, because obviously it's going to have to be early. It's going to have to be early doors, about 5 o'clock, so that we've got the meal at 6. Get the nice posh meal delivered. It'll probably cost about £100, but who cares? It's for the wife. We normally go out and have a nice meal, and sometimes you have to treat yourself in life, don't you? And I'm looking forward to a great year. As all my reviews are. It's talking about the beer. It's talking about life, what's coming, the year we're going to have, and we all deserve the best of years, don't we just? And I certainly think that once COVID's been put on the back burner, life will start returning to its nice, normal self. Maybe in the winter months we'll be back in the old face masks, so it's best not worth chucking them away. But certainly in the winter months, I think we'll be back in face masks, and they may well advise you to wear face masks for the foreseeable, to kill, to put it to bed a bit. People may or may not do it. It's one of those things, isn't it? But the opening up of things, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. On a personal note, looking forward to this year. This time last year, I was in hell, truly in hell. I look back at a year ago, and I was coming home, and I was hitting the bottle big time, really big time. Didn't really have a friend in the world. Got friends, but you don't really see them. And sometimes, talking to people, they don't want to hear that you're going through stuff. And probably just one friend, and Keith, good friend, and that was it. Wasn't really paying attention to the comments. I was trying to pay attention, but I didn't see all the comments. And I've worked out that YouTube Studio, I see all the comments. Now I actually reply. Didn't know that other beer reviewers were watching. Tough times a year ago, really tough. And people, we all go through bad stuff in our life, and this year, I think the last year and a half, I was at the stage where I was broken, totally and utterly broken. Trying to keep it together for the family. Still got to go to work, got to bring the money home. Can't quit work. If I won the lottery, I'd have been gone that fucking split second. Pardon my French. But mental health, it was a devastating year there. They weren't all bad times, but there was a lot of bad times. And when you're suffering yourself, the last thing you want is anybody who's in your face. And but this year, going forward, looking forward to interaction with the beer community. Looking forward to meeting other beer reviewers, but also friends of the channel. Obviously, I ain't got the money to go flying around the country. I haven't. It is what it is. Live on a budget. Budget's there. We're not poor, but we're only just above the poor bread line. I've got 500 beers, but I've scrimped for them, and obviously been gifted some as well, which has been nice. Some acts of kindness are truly awe-inspiring. The mystery benefactor on friend of the channel, the likes of Lee Allsop, Liam Rusco, Goathead, the two beer reviewers, Mersey, Bullman Beers. You know, that stuff, there's some stuff that I don't forget. I don't forget what people do, good things. And if I can, I try and do the same myself. I try and be the best, person I can be. I mean, to my new job, I gifted thousands of plants that are worth a hell of a lot of money. And, if you consider what plants cost, probably paid my own wages, really. And this year, I'm going for it big time. I'm going to create an oasis at both workplaces. I've broke the back of both workplaces now. Broke it. Now I'm trying to Cockcliffe. There's still a bit of work at Cockcliffe. There's a bank that needs sorting out, and I need to create a lot of new bedding areas to plant up. But the back has been broke royally, and I'm looking forward to one of the best years of my life. And it's nice sometimes to do these reviews where you're not live, and just spill your beans like. And I look at the channel, and then I look at some of the people, bloody brilliant people. I look at some of the beer reviewers. Some beer reviewers have gone through some tough stuff as well. Not going to name names, they know who they are, but they're all great people. I didn't know these people existed. I didn't know the people on the channel existed in reality. And had I known last year, there would have been some light amongst all that flipping darkness. There would have been light. And yeah. Oof. But anyway, before I start sobbing and getting too bloody emotional, and I do these things sometimes because people need to know that whatever darkness you're going through, there is light. There is a beaming light at the end of that tunnel. Life's not all about dark, it's about light. And we'll get there. We'll all get there. Anyway, back to this beer. What a nice little beer. 17 minutes in. I need to kill it off before I get to 20 minutes. And I'm so looking forward to meeting everyone at the beer festival. I'm going to feel a right twonk, and I'm going to be shy. I am shy. I'm naturally shy until I've had a drink, and then I'm not so bad. And when I'm with people I consider friends, the only thing is I hope I don't, put my foot in it with somebody. These things happen, don't you, when you've had a drink. You randomly put your foot in it by mistake, and then you have to say sorry. And that sort of stuff happens. I've done it before many times. What a cracker. So lovely, easygoing, and because it's at Own Bargains, that was a really nice lager. I enjoyed that. Yeah, get yourself down to Own Bargains. Go and get yourself, snag yourself one while they're still there, obviously. The E1 Brew Company, that was really nice. It hit the spot tonight for me. So yeah, out of 5 for me. Compared against other lagers, I don't compare lagers against bitters because it's a different world. For me, a good 4.1 out of 5. That was really nice. Enjoyed that. Right, that's it for this lager review. I need to actually get some work done. Saturday, 20 minutes yakking. So yeah, late one tonight. No late live tonight. Triple live. 3 of the new Tesco's beers. About 7 o'clock-ish. Thank you all. See you soon. Cheers.